Hello everybody, it's Dave Fernape here with the head coach of the Oakland Raiders.
Hey guys, what's up? I am Richard, and I'll let Dave take the interview from here.
So, week one is coming up real soon, and you're playing against Seattle Seadras. Looking at their team, they have a lot of threats like Mega Gallade, Weavile, walls like Melodic. What do you plan on doing against those types of threats?
Well, honestly, I think that both of our teams have the ability to counter-team each other very well. He does have a lot of threats, but I do have a lot of threats of my own. And really, it's just about finding the right combination that is the issue for me, and I've already started trying to formulate a team, and that was the main issue, was trying to predict what he might bring exactly, because on a one-to-one counter basis, I might have the upper hand, but he has so many threats that if I don't bring the right things, I'm not going to be able to counter his things effectively.
Speaking about good team building and countering, a lot of people were looking at your team and how you drafted and had a few questions about, Vanillux. It's a Pokemon that you could drop and get a new Pokemon in free agency. Are you looking at doing something like that, or what are your plans for the ice cream cone?
That's a very good idea, and I might possibly consider doing that depending on how it works out. I do have a secret plan for Vanillux. A lot of people in this league probably might already guess what that is, but judging by the fact that you're asking me this question, I might still have a secret weapon up my sleeve, so I'm not going to give away too much about it already. I do have a specific plan. I do have a specific reason for picking it, but like I said, I will not give that away at this time.
That sounds really exciting to look at, and I'm sure there's also a reason why you have two magic bouncers. Are you looking to abuse Talonflame a lot?
I would love to be able to abuse Talonflame, as you put it. I have two magic bouncers mainly for the fact that, well, honestly, I love both of these Pokemon. They're both two of my top favorite Pokemon, but the fact of the matter is that I was not able to pick up any sort of hazard remover, or at least any sort of good hazard remover, and therefore I'm going to need that magic bounce like a lifeline if I'm going to have a chance of being able to play Talonflame and keep all the hazards off my side of the field.
Yeah, this draft, it looks a little weird, but it sounds like in your mind you have a lot of plans and it's going to come well together. And so a lot of the analysts in their power rankings may have actually put you a little bit lower. So what do you have to say about that?
Honestly, I'm not too concerned about that. I mean, this is only my first season. I am only trying to get my feet wet. If I make mistakes this season, that's fine. I'm going to learn from them and move on to get better in the next season. But I do think that I have a few things in mind, a few things in the back of my head, a few tricks up my sleeve that the analysts may have overlooked. I'm not sure whether or not they consider those and maybe consider them easy to counter or too much of a gimmick, perhaps. But I really do think that if I pull my team building off correctly, the strategies that I had in mind when drafting this team will come together quite nicely.
Alright, well, it's going to be very exciting watching an underdog with so many different plans, how he's going to play this season out, and let's see how good he does. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you week 1 against Seattle.
Awesome.